For decades, potatoes have been the most unfairly villainized food on the planet. Low-carb influencers say avoid them. Diet culture says they make you fat. Your doctor might even raise an eyebrow. But here's what the research actually shows, especially for people over 40. Eating potatoes every single day can do things to your body that might completely change how you think about this humble vegetable. Some of it is extraordinary. Some of it is a serious warning. Stay until the end, because the way you prepare your potato matters more than anything else. Welcome back, and if you're new here, this channel is dedicated to helping the over 40 community eat smarter, live longer, and feel genuinely good in their bodies. Subscribe and hit the bell, we post every week. Now, let's talk potatoes. Section 1. Why after 40 changes everything. To understand what daily potatoes do to your body after 40, you first need to understand what's already changing inside you. After 40, 3 major physiological shifts are happening simultaneously. First, insulin sensitivity declines. Your cells become slightly less responsive to insulin, meaning blood sugar regulation becomes more delicate. What your 25-year-old body handled effortlessly now requires more metabolic effort. Second, your gut microbiome shifts. Diversity of beneficial gut bacteria decreases with age, affecting digestion, immunity, and even mood. Third, inflammation increases. Chronic low-grade inflammation, sometimes called inflammaging, becomes a background condition for most adults over 40, driving joint pain, fatigue, and disease risk. Here's why this matters. The potato interacts with all 3 of these systems directly. Let's get into it. Section 2. The benefits, what goes right. Let's start with the good news, and there is genuinely a lot of it. Benefit number 1. An extraordinary nutrient profile. One medium potato with skin contains more potassium than a banana, around 620 milligrams. After 40, potassium becomes critically important for blood pressure regulation, heart function, and muscle contraction. It also delivers vitamin C, vitamin B6, magnesium, iron, and folate, all in a single whole food under 160 calories. Benefit number 2. Resistant starch. The secret weapon. Here's the one most people don't know about. When you cook a potato and then cool it before eating, even if you reheat it, a portion of its starch converts into resistant starch. Resistant starch behaves like dietary fiber. It bypasses digestion in the small intestine and feeds beneficial bacteria in your colon. For people over 40, this is huge. Studies show resistant starch improves insulin sensitivity, lowers post-meal blood sugar spikes, and significantly boosts gut microbiome diversity, directly counteracting all 3 of the age-related shifts we just covered. Benefit number 3. Satiety and weight management. Potatoes rank among the highest foods on the satiety index, a scientific measure of how full a food makes you feel per calorie. Boiled potatoes score the highest of all foods tested. Eating them daily can naturally reduce overall calorie intake by keeping hunger at bay longer, which is especially useful after 40 when metabolism slows. Benefit number 4. Blood pressure support. Hypertension risk climbs sharply after 40. The potassium and magnesium in daily potatoes work together to relax blood vessel walls and counteract sodium's pressure-raising effects. A 2012 study from the University of Scranton found that eating purple potatoes daily lowered blood pressure in participants without causing weight gain. Benefit number 5. Anti-inflammatory compounds. Potatoes, especially purple and red varieties, contain chlorogenic acid and anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that actively reduce inflammatory markers in the body. Given that inflammaging is one of the primary drivers of chronic disease after 40, this is not a minor benefit. Benefit number 6. Mood and brain health. Vitamin B6, found in rich supply in potatoes, is essential for the production of serotonin and dopamines. After 40, B6 levels often drop, contributing to mood instability, brain fog, and sleep disruption. Daily potatoes are one of the simplest dietary ways to restore this. Section 3. The risks, what can go wrong. Now, the honest part, because eating potatoes every day without understanding these risks can genuinely cause harm. Risk number 1. Blood sugar spikes. A plain-baked potato has a high glycemic index, around 85. For anyone over 40 managing prediabetes, insulin resistance, or type 2 diabetes, eating high GI potatoes without pairing them correctly can cause sharp blood sugar spikes, followed by energy crashes. This does not mean potatoes are forbidden. It means preparation and pairing are everything. We'll cover that in a moment. Risk number 2, the preparation problem. This is the biggest risk, and it's 100% avoidable. French fries, potato chips, loaded baked potatoes swimming in butter, sour cream, and bacon. The potato itself is not the problem. What we do to it is, deep frying adds dangerous levels of saturated fat, sodium, and in some cases, acrylamide, a chemical formed when starchy foods are cooked at very high temperatures. Classified as a probable carcinogen, if your daily potato is actually daily fries or chips, the benefits evaporate entirely and real health risks take their place. Risk number 3, solanine toxicity. This is rare but worth knowing. Green potatoes, those exposed to light, produce solanine, a natural toxin. After 40, your liver processes toxins slightly less efficiently. Never eat green potatoes. Cut away any green flesh generously or discard the potato entirely. Risk number 4, portion and variety monotony. Eating any single food every day without variety risks nutritional gaps. Potatoes, despite their impressive profile, don't provide adequate protein, healthy fats, or certain fat-soluble vitamins. Daily potato consumption needs to sit inside a balanced, varied diet, not replace one. Section 4, how to eat potatoes. After 40, the right way. Here's exactly how to get all the benefits and none of the risks. Rule number 1, cook and cool boil or steam your potatoes, then refrigerate overnight. This maximizes resistant starch. Eat them cold in a salad, or gently reheat. The resistant starch largely remains. Rule number 2, keep the skin on. The skin contains the highest concentration of fiber, potassium, and antioxidants. Peeling a potato removes a significant portion of its nutritional value. Rule number 3, pair with protein and fat-eating potatoes alongside protein eggs, fish, legumes, and healthy fats. Olive oil, avocado dramatically lowers the glycemic response. The blood sugar spike flattens. The meal becomes balanced. Rule number 4, choose the best varieties. Purple and red potatoes have the highest antioxidant load. Sweet potatoes add beta-carotene. Rotate between varieties for maximum nutritional breadth. Rule number 5, avoid the danger preparations. Deep frying, heavy salting, and loading with saturated fat cancel the benefits. Roast in a small amount of olive oil, steam, boil, or bake simply. Rule number 6, watch portion and size. 1 medium potato per day is the sweet spot for most adults. More than that, particularly for those managing blood sugar, should be discussed with a healthcare provider. Section 5, what changes you'll notice. If you eat potatoes the right way, every day, here's a realistic timeline of what to expect. Days 1 to 7, improve digestive regularity as resistant starch feeds your gut bacteria. Some people notice mild bloating initially. As their microbiome adjusts, this is normal. Weeks 2 to 3, more stable energy levels throughout the day. Fewer afternoon energy crashes as blood sugar regulation improves. Week 4, reduced hunger between meals. The high satiety effect of daily potatoes begins to naturally moderate overall calorie intake. Weeks 6 to 8, for those tracking blood pressure, noticeable improvement in readings is reported in multiple studies. Mood stability often improves alongside better B6 levels. After 3rd month, measurable improvement in gut microbiome diversity. If you're eating cooled, skin-on potatoes consistently, long-term inflammation markers can begin to decline. So, should you eat potatoes every day after 40? Yes, absolutely, if you do it right. The potato is not your enemy. Processed versions of the potato are a boiled, cooled, skin-on potato paired with quality protein and fat is one of the most affordable, nutrient-dense, anti-inflammatory foods on the planet. And for the over 40 body, dealing with declining insulin sensitivity, gut microbiome shifts, and rising inflammation, it might be exactly what you need more of. If this video changed the way you see potatoes, share it with someone who's been told to avoid them. Subscribe for more. Next week, we're covering what happens when you eat an avocado every day after 40. Drop your favorite way to eat potatoes in the comments. I want to see them. See you next week.